If you're looking for a vehicle for an adventure experience with family, a vehicle that will tackle all terrains without compromising your ride comfort, in this episode of Auto Tech Talk, I take you through luxury SUVs suitable for both highway and off-road use. Stay tuned for this great adventure, and please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss out on anything right here on Auto Tech Talk. Previously, we reviewed the Rivian R1T pickup truck and explored almost all the features. Today, I take you through its sibling, the Rivian R1S. One may call it its sibling because they basically have the same architecture and powertrains. The main difference being that one has a cargo boot and one has a flatbed, just an SUV and a pickup truck, offering almost the same driving experience. Almost like the R1T, the R1S, when paired with 21-inch wheels, its battery system gives an EPA estimate of 316 miles, just 2 miles greater than the R1T. For 20-inch wheels, according to estimates by the Rivian team, there is a reduction of 10 to 15%, with 5 to 10% reduction for 22-inch wheels. The Rivian team also mentioned that estimates may differ with driving style and conditions. From the previous video review of the R1T, we mentioned that the Rivian company is dedicated to building a network of DC chargers nationwide that are capable of adding 140 miles of range in 20 minutes to both the R1T and the R1S. Also, the Rivian company intends to build 3,500 plus DC fast chargers at approximately 600 sites by the end of 2023. Rivian is also installing thousands of Rivian Waypoint chargers across the US and Canada. These will be found in shopping malls, cinemas, restaurants, etc. This means that while you're shopping or having lunch, your R1S will also be grabbing some energy. Even the Rivian R1S is available in 20-inch all-terrain wheels that are designed to handle situations such as rock crawling and dirt trails. 21-inch wheels are also available, which have an advantage of having rolling resistance. These wheels are aluminum alloys and are crafted using a special tilt casting process that ensures strength and uniformity and consists of clip-in aerodynamic covers to help reduce drag and still allow for brake cooling. The 22-inch wheels are also an option for the R1S for provision of great traction for on-road handling. This tire is made from a good compound that enables it to handle wet and dry surfaces while enhancing acceleration, braking, and cornering capabilities. Some drive modes found on the R1T are also found as well on the R1S, namely the Sport, Off-Road Auto, Off-Road Crawl, Off-Road Rally, Off-Road Drift, Conserve, and Tow mode. The tow mode keeps the R1S in all-wheel drive and provides maximum available torque, enabling you to pull 7,700 pounds of cargo, making it approximately 3,300 pounds less capable than the R1T. During the tow mode, the trailer brake gain controls are built in for additional stopping power. The structure of the Rivian is made from aluminum alloy, ultra-high steel strength and carbon fiber, all designed to enhance safety. Rivian's platform of low center of gravity helps prevent rollover. Quad motor is a technical feature found across all the vehicles of the Rivian. It is a feature whereby 4 motors deliver instant power and independently adjust torque at each wheel for precise traction control in all conditions. Controlling power of the individual wheel enables torque vectoring, the ability to neutralize oversteer and understeer to help keep the vehicle steady and responsive through sharp maneuvering in off-road and snowy conditions. Quad motors offer better torque control than locking differentials, and they're instantly adjustable for any condition. The Rivian quad motor drive comprises 2 dual motor drive units, one for front axle and the other for the rear axle. The structure is shared between the motor and gearbox, enabling high power density. Powering the front axle is a 415 horsepower unit with 413 pound-feet of torque, and in the rear, A higher torque delivers 420 horsepower and 495 pound-feet of torque. Rivian's batteries are designed and engineered for extreme hot and cold temperatures. Optimizing thermal control allows for towing of up to 7,700 pounds on steep terrains, and also allows high-powered DC fast charging at over 200 kilowatts for sustained periods to ensure the shortest possible charging times, and controlled cell temperatures to enhance battery performance and extend driving range. Rivian's battery packs are also designed for long life, with a smart battery management system built on Rivian's control system. The system is designed to adapt and optimize performance based on charging habits, driving behaviors, and climate conditions. Rivian's independent air suspension allows for 6 inches of vertical adjustment to optimize your vehicle's ride height for improved handling, comfort, aerodynamics, and stability with varying payloads. The Rivian team advises for the selection of low ride height for maximum efficiency and range. Active damping is another available feature that monitors the road and driver inputs every 5 milliseconds to adjust your suspension. Hydraulic roll control offers more flexibility on how the vehicle responds. On-road, the vehicle minimizes body roll to plant your vehicle in tight corners for sports car handling. Off-road, it absorbs disturbances to reduce what Rivian remarks as head toss, while maximizing wheel articulation and delivering added traction and comfort on tough surfaces. For extreme off-road conditions, Rivian installed a reinforced underbody shield of high-strength steel, alloyed aluminum, and carbon fiber composite, all engineered to absorb, deflect, and distribute force-form impacts. Coming to some more tangible benefits, inside the cabin you get to enjoy the panoramic roof that is very visible, granting you a refreshing sky view. The interior also features contemporary finishes of wood and leather. LTE and Wi-Fi are available, so you do not lose touch with the outside world. Heated and ventilated seats are available too. Rivian cargo crossbars are designed to fit multiple ports on the roof and are compatible with a broad range of mounts and gear, including their rooftop tent. The R1S can adjust to a lower height of your choice when parked, hence aiding convenient loading and boarding. Your holiday trips will never be the same. The R1S allows you to take almost all your traveling companions with their 3-row and 7-passenger arrangement. The R1S comes standard with driver assistance technology, with features such as lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, and automated emergency braking. The R1S can deliver power output of 800 horsepower and reach 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds. The estimated base price of the Rivian R1S is $70,000. And we are wrapping it up with the Land Rover 4-door Defender, the 110 model. It has been almost 74 years since the Defender has been in continuous production. Starting off in the 1940s till now, Land Rover only ceased the production of the Defender in 2016, until they resumed again by introducing the first edition of the new generation of the Defender. Tell you what, I am not a big fan of the current generation. I personally still prefer the old box shape that was discontinued in 2016. Perhaps this one should have been a completely different model with some characteristics of the Defender, and then they could have just continued to give the square shape some tweaks for every successor. The new generation has lost that muscular originality. Well, at the end of the day, it's still a Defender. It still has the Defender's identity, just with a more cleaner, futuristic look. I guess we should just prepare ourselves for the future. It's about time we appreciate the evolution of the designs of cars, from the exterior and interior appearance and the powertrain systems. Nevertheless, there is a whole lot of state-of-the-art technology to appreciate in this new Rover, such as the ability to manipulate the car's mechanical system all from the infotainment screen. From this Defender's infotainment screen, you can select the amount of diff lock, slippery, and more. Though you do not have to be an expert driver or an expert off-road driver, in order to experience these drive mode features. All you simply need to do is automate the selection of the suitable drive mode, thus allowing your Defender to analyze the road conditions on your behalf and select the optimal terrain mode. To take a closer look at the interior design of the Defender, you will perhaps notice that the Defender is not solely about luxury, but more about practicality. Yes, perhaps there may be great leather fabrics, dash finishes, just because we're in the modern era. And perhaps because the Defender comes from a brand that values luxurious finishes, all witnessed from Defender siblings, your likes of the Velar, Evoque, the Vogue, and the Discovery. Talking about practicality, on the hood, you'll notice a non-slipping surface, which means Land Rover permits one to step on it, such as during setting up of a tent, preparing for sleep at a campsite. More on practical features, some model Defenders have adventure packs, such as the exterior side-mounted gear carrier, which is waterproofed and lockable, capable of storing dirty or wet items. They also have what Land Rover remarks as an expedition roof rack, which is impressively lightweight, but manages to carry cargo of 291 pounds. Another cool feature is the raised air intake, which is responsible for handling the dust during your off-road drives by simply flowing clean air into the engine. As a result, you get to breathe purified air at all times. The arc wheels add style to the Defender, but that is not the sole purpose. But they are made up of durable, high-quality composite materials to protect you from the more harsh, hazardous off-road conditions. The front and rear mud flaps protect the quality paintwork of your Defender from dirt and debris, while still complementing the vehicle's exterior design. With this Defender, you have a capacity of pulling 8,182 pounds of cargo, almost limitless. The Defender comes standard with a 360-degree view camera, a blind spot which is also capable of functioning when you open the door. It is able to warn you of any incoming traffic, such as to mitigate a collision of your door and a cyclist, and you're warned simply by an LED light located next to the door armrest. On the infotainment area, one can use one of the traditional climate control knobs to control the info area, such as selecting a different driving mode. Water levels can be estimated by your Defender as you drive deeper into the water source, and you can observe all measures and hazardous warnings from the vehicle's info screen. On the center console, there is a cooling area for your cold drinks, and interestingly, that whole center console can be converted to a seat, and I'm not certain about this being optional. Perhaps for the versions devoted to Safari. The vehicle features more than 8 charging outlets too, and you can just simply stay connected always. One of the base models features a 2-liter engine delivering 296 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 295 pound-feet of torque at 1,500 RPM, and one can get it for $52,850. To dramatize things a bit, you can opt for the X Dynamic SE that features a 3-liter engine that delivers power output of 395 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 406 pound-feet of torque at 2,000 RPM, available at a price of $70,000. All Defender models feature an 8-speed automatic transmission. The V8 version is capable of producing power output of 518 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and can reach 0 to 60 miles per hour between 4.9 seconds to 5.1 seconds. The Defender is also available in a 3-liter inline-6 engine, featuring an electric supercharger and a 48-volt hybrid system. What's new on the Defender for 2022 is the transition from a body-on-frame setup to a uniform body construction setup. Its base suspension uses coil springs, but it can be upgraded with air springs that enable adjustable ride height. It also has an 11.5-inch ground clearance and can maneuver through 35 inches of water, which exceeds the Jeep Wrangler's maximum clearance. Both vehicles are warm and futuristic. The Defender may not be fully electric, but one has an option of picking the hybrid version. Or, if you do want to go fully electric, then definitely the Rivian R1S is something to opt for. Regardless of these two models you pick, your off-road vacation drives will never be compromised. Both companies value traveling. They value the camping lifestyle and offer great cabin comfort and relaxation. And the great thing about both models is that their intelligent driving asset system can analyze road conditions on your behalf and select the best drive mode for your optimal experience. Let me know in the comments down below which model you would go for between the two. And do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss out on anything right here on Auto Tech Talk.